Hello guys, good afternoon. So, meron tayo dito mga keywords to remember in solving word problems, okay? Ito yung actually nasa book ko noong 2010 because I've released this book series of books, like I think 10 books siya lahat. Specific problems, algebraic word problems. And andito to sa mga basics na nilagay ko dun sa book ko. And I really don't know if my book is still available in National Bookstore as of now. Pero anyway, i-discuss ko siya dito. So these are really very basic because if you don't know these words or the basic keywords, you won't be able to solve word problems, okay? Especially algebraic word problems. Okay, so there you go. We have here keywords for addition. We say plus, increased by, more than, combined together, total of, sum, added to, and combined. Okay, so we say here examples, verbal and mathematical statements. What is the sum of 45 and y? 45 and y, the sum is 45 plus y or y plus 45. Okay, there you go. You can see that below. Express the number x of apples increased by 25. So that is x plus 25 or 25 plus x. Okay, and then we have here x plus y, which is the total. Oh, so say express the total weight of the dog and x and the cat. Consider the weight of the cat as y. So we say x plus y. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. Keywords for subtraction. We say diminished by. Less than, fewer than, reduced by, decreased by, difference of, subtracted from or to, smaller than, or difference between, of, less than, yeah, I'll just have some notes here. If you are going to see the word less than or the phrase less than and subtracted from, okay, you have to work backwards. Only these two. Like, shall we say 5 less than x, okay? So you have to work backwards. It must be x minus 5, not 5 minus x, okay? Remember that. Okay, another one. We say 5 subtracted from x. So you have to work backward again. So that's x minus 5, not 5 minus x, okay? Remember that. Less than and subtracted from. Those two phrases, you have to work backward. Others, you have to work from left to right, okay? There we go. Verbal statements and mathematical statements, we say, what is 44 less than y? This is what I told you. You have to work backward, okay? Less than. So we say y minus 4, okay? Y minus 44. Next one, what is 29 less than a number? So, so let's say that thumbs up is y. So we say y minus 29, not 29 minus y, okay? What if the number x, what is the number x of children reduced? What if the number x of children was reduced by 16? So we say x minus 16. Keywords for multiplication or integers next to each other, like this one. So we say of, okay? Times, multiplied by, product of, as much as, increased or decreased by a factor of, okay? And yeah, examples. What is x multiplied by 43? So that's 43x. Okay? And 3 runners average x minutes. So that's 3x. Okay? 3 runners average x minutes. So that's 3 times x or 3x. I drove my car at 85 miles per hour in x hours. So that is in 1 hour, 85 miles. So there are x hours. So that's 85 times x. Okay? Or 85x. Keywords for division. We say per, divided by or out of, ratio of, quotient of, percent, or divided by 100. Okay, verbal statements. Example, we say what is the quotient of y and 8? So y divided by 8. 10 students rent an apartment for x pesos a month. So that is x divided by 10. What will each have to pay? That's okay. Y in terms of cost of like 225. So we say 225 divided by y. Anyway. Equals, okay, ito dapat yung lagi ng tandaan. Ang equals means is, are, was, were, will be, gives, yields, results to, the result is, or like that, okay? Okay, so try natin mag-translate ng English phrases to mathematical expressions. Translate the sum of 48 and 3y. So this is 48 plus 3y. Okay? Thrice the product of x and y. So thrice the product of x and y. So that's product of x and y is xy, and then thrice of that, so times 3 again. Okay, so that's 3xy. Twice the product of x and z diminished by 5. So that's twice the product of x and z. Product of x and z is xz. Twice of that is times 2. So that's 2xz diminished by 5. So minus 5. So as you can see it there. Okay. These are just examples anyway. Mayroon tayong mga exercises below. The difference of 3x and 6y. So that is 3x minus 6y. Okay. Translate twice the sum of 6x and y. Twice the sum of 6x and y subtracted from the from a certain number. Okay, so a certain number, shall we say, letter C. Okay, certain number is letter C. And I told you it's subtracted from, you have to work backwards. So yung letter C or a certain number muna, then minus twice the sum of x and y. So 6x and 6y. So 6x plus 6y, and then twice of that, you have to multiply it with 2, the whole quantity. Kasi it says here twice the sum of 6x and y. So sum muna ng 6x and y and twice of that. Okay? So that's C minus 2 times 6x plus 6y. Okay? The product of D and B divides the sum of 3x and y. So we say divides the sum of 3x and y. So that means 3x plus y over, okay, db, or d times b, because the product of db. Did you get it? Okay. The quotient of two numbers is 4. So that means let the two numbers be x and y. So we say x over y is equal to 4. Okay? Kasi, bakit may equal dyan? Kasi may ano tayo dyan, is. Okay? The quotient of two numbers is 4. Next, a number increased by 4. Okay, a number is x, so we say x plus 4, okay, divided by their product. So product of x and 4, that's 4x. That's why here x plus 4 over 4x. And then the divided by product is 60. So is equal, so that's equal to 60. As you can see it there, x plus 4 divided by 4x is equal to 60. The product of x and y gives 35. So xy equals 35. 46 less than x, so that means x minus 46. Less than, again, work backward. X multiplied by 124, so 124x. The quotient of 7x and 3, so that's 7x divided by 3. The difference of 50 and y, so 50 minus y. The ratio of 9 more than x plus 16. The ratio of 9 more than x and 16. Okay, so the ratio of 9 more than x and 16. So we say 9 plus x, or x plus 9 over 16. 9 less than the total of a number of 2, of a number and 2. 9 less than, again, 9 less than. So work backwards. So we say the total of number and 2. So total means plus, so that's n plus 2. Let the number be n. Okay, n plus 2 minus 9, because less than, 9 less than. Okay, less than the word. Okay? Okay, so dito na tayo mag-translate. 42 more than x, so that's 42 plus x. 42 more than a number, that's still 42 plus x. A number more than 15, so we say x plus 15. So a number, the number, like that, so we always have to, or a certain number, you can always represent it with any variables, okay? Any variables. Okay, 7 less than a number. So less than ulit, so work backward. A number is x, so x minus 7. Number 5, 17 less than x, so that's x minus 17. 19 greater than a number, so that means 19 plus x or x plus 19. Okay lang yung addition tawag na to, baliktad, kasi they're just the same. But it matters, I mean, the order must, or I mean, this order is not true with subtraction, kasi in subtraction may iba yung ano nila. Okay, so number 7, twice a number, so that's 2x or 2a, 2b, 2c, like that. Any variable. A number can any of the variables. Twice a number decreased by 7, so that's 2x minus 7. Thrice a number, so that's 3x. Twice a number increased by 2, so that's 2x plus 2. 2 more than 3 times a number. 2 more than 3 times a number, so 2 plus 3x. The product of two numbers diminished by y. I'm sorry, there's something here. There's lacking here. Anyway, data. Next, let's move on. 13. 72 increased by thrice a number. So that's 72 plus 3x, or 3x plus 72. 14, 72 increased by 3 times a number. That is, this shall the same, 3x plus 72. Same pa din, 15, that's 72 increased by 3 times x. So that's 3x plus 72. Ano ko kasi yung difference ng ng usage ng keywords, okay? Kaya ganyan. The quotient of two numbers, so that's x over y. The quotient of x and 7, number 17, is x divided by 7. Quotient of 6 and x, that is 6 divided by x. And the quotient of sum and the product of two numbers. Okay, the quotient of the sum and product of two numbers. So we say the two numbers are x and the y. So kunin muna natin yung sum, which is x plus y, and product of that is xy. So, but there is the quotient. Okay, so we say x plus y over xy. Get it? Next, the product of two numbers increased by their quotient. The product of two numbers increased by their quotient. So we say the product of two numbers, so let's say the two numbers are x and y, so we say xy, say product, increased by their quotient. So plus, so xy plus, their quotient is x over y. Okay? The product of two numbers increased by the quotient of 2 and y. So we say x, the two numbers here, we cannot say it's x or y kasi may y na tayo dito. So we say the two numbers is a and b. So the product of two numbers, a, b, increased by, that's plus, quotient of 2 and y. So 2 divided by y, 2 over y. Or say we say ab plus 2 over y. Number 22, the quotient of two numbers diminished by 4. So the quotient of two numbers, so x over y diminished by 4, that's minus 4. So x over y minus 4. The whole quantity, okay? And then the product of the sum and the product of two numbers. Okay, the product of the sum. So we have to get first the sum. Product of two numbers. Sum of two numbers is x plus y. And then the product of two numbers is xy. And then their product. So that's x plus y times xy. Okay? Nagets nyo? We have to get first the sum, so x plus y, and then product of two numbers, ulit sa last, so we say xy. But in the first part, there is the condition like, there is the thing that's asked as the product. So the product of the sum and product. So we say x plus y times xy. 24, the product of 24 and z increased by 42. So 24z plus 42. Next, 25, the quotient of 16 and y added to z. So we say z, 16 divided by y plus z. 2/3 of the number decreased by 42. Okay, so 2/3 of the number, so that's a number is x. So we say 2x over 3, and then the whole quantity minus 42. The product of the sum and difference of two numbers. So we say the product of the sum and difference of two numbers. So we say the two numbers are x and y. So we say sum first is x plus y, difference is x minus y. So their product is x plus y times x minus y. The product of two more than a number and 4 less than a number. Okay, so 4 less than a number is x minus 4. 2 more than a number is x plus 2. And their product is x plus 2 times x minus 4. Ganon siya. 29, 7 times the sum of z and 5. So 7 times z plus 5. 7, open parenthesis, and then z plus 5, close parenthesis. Ganon yung sagot dyan. R divided by 2 is r over 2. Okay, 31, the quotient of the difference of x and y and z. Okay, the quotient of the difference of x and y and z. So, difference muna ni x and y, so x minus y. And quotient nila, so x minus y divided by z. X minus y, the whole x minus y divided by z. And the product of the sum of two numbers and 5. The product of the sum of two numbers and 5. Okay, so product, sum of two numbers first, that's x plus y. And their product with 5, so x plus y, open parenthesis, x plus y, close parenthesis, and 5. Or 5 times x, 5, open parenthesis, x plus y, close parenthesis. Number 33, the sum of x and 2 multiplied by the sum of y and 44. Okay, so we say the sum of x and 2, so x plus 2, and then multiplied by, so that's times the sum of y and 34, y plus 34. So open parenthesis, x plus 2, close parenthesis, and then open parenthesis, y plus 34, close parenthesis. Okay, 20 more than a number, so that's x plus 20. 3 less than 2/3 of a number, so less than again, we work backwards, so 2/3 of a number, so 2x over 3. And then minus 3, kasi 3 less than 2/3 a number. 2/3 a number is 2x over 3, and then minus 3, kasi less than, 3 less than. Half the difference of 7 and a number. Difference of 7 and a number, so that's 7 minus x, and then half of that times 1/2 or divided by 2 only. Okay? Like, open parenthesis, 7 minus x, close parenthesis, and then over 2. Because half means 1/2. Okay? Half the number decreased by another number. So, half the number decreased by a number. So, half of a number, so that's x over 2, or 1/2 x, decreased by another number, so minus y. Okay? The product of the number and the difference of two different numbers. Okay. It says here, the product of a number and the difference of two numbers. Okay. A number is x there, and then difference of two different numbers is like a minus b. Difference of two different numbers, so it's a minus b. And then the product of a number, so that's x. X, open parenthesis, a minus b, close parenthesis. Ganun siya. Yung sagot dyan. The product of two numbers, so that's x, y only. A number less than 2/5 of x. So, 2/5 of x muna kasi work backward. 2/5 of x, so 2x over 5 and minus y kasi less than a number. A number less than, okay? So 2x over 5 minus y. Next, number 41, 1/4 of the product of a number and 7 minus y. So product of a number and 7 minus y. So, a number there is x. So, 7 minus x, open parenthesis, 7 minus y, close parenthesis. And then, i-divide nyo yan lahat sa 4 kasi it says 1/4. Okay? Next, 42, 7 less than twice a number. 7 less than twice a number. Twice a number is 2x and less than or minus 7 kasi less than yan. Work backward. The quotient of two squares. Quotient of two squares is like x squared divided by y squared. Okay? 2/3 of the quotient of two numbers. Quotient of two numbers, 2/3 of the quotient of two numbers. So, quotient of two numbers, x over y. And then 2/3 of that, so multiply with 2/3. So, we say 2x over 3y. Ganun lang siya. A number divided by another number. So, x divided by y. 7 times a number. Okay, 7x. Divided by the product of two numbers, diminished by c. Okay. 7 times a number divided by the product of two numbers. So, that's 7x over product of two numbers. So, let's say the two numbers are a and b. So, we say 7x over a and b and then diminished by z. So, minus z. 3/4 of the product of three numbers. 3/4 of the product of three numbers. So, three numbers x, y, z. 3/4 of that. So, we say 3xyz over 4. The sum of three consecutive integers. Okay, consecutive integers, x plus 1 plus x plus 2. Ganon siya. I think I have discussed about the consecutive integers, how to represent it. Try to search na lang sa video ko sa word problems. And then the sum of three consecutive even integers. Even integers or odd integers, we say x plus 2 plus x plus 4. Consecutive integers, x, the first integer is x, the second integer is x plus 1, and then the third integer is x plus 2, the fourth integer is x plus 3. But consecutive even integers and consecutive odd integers, the first integer is x, the second integer is x plus 2, the third integer is x plus 4, the fourth integer is x plus 6. Ganon siya. Okay? Next, 50, the last one. The product of two consecutive odd integers divided by the sum of the number of a number and 2. Okay. So, let's say a number there is a and then 2. So, a plus 2. The product of two consecutive odd integers divided by the sum. Okay. So, we're saying two consecutive odd integers. Odd integers, x and then times x plus 2. Okay. X, open parenthesis, x plus 2, close parenthesis, and then divide that with a plus 2 because it's a divided by the sum of number and 2. Okay? So hanggang dito na muna. I'll begin to represent this this one, the next, or these samples in on my next video. And please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, and please hit that like or thumbs up if you like this video, and then don't forget to share this video and tick that bell for notifications of my future video. Bye bye.